Ever since I left Chicago to go to grad school, I've been getting crap about my sneakers. People been telling me, oh, you're materialistic, you're wasting money, and why would you even want to wear something that could possibly cause you harm? But what they didn't get is that sneakers changed my life. Watching Will Smith, Run DMC, and Michael Jordan take over the world and make fresh pair of kicks made me aspire to be something greater than what I was witnessing in my neighborhood. Sneakers helped me with my confidence. They helped me meet new and exciting people. They got me a scholarship. And believe it or not, they even connected me with my long-lost sister. Hell, sneakers paid for a small portion of this project. Can you say that about your vice? So why don't you take a journey with me? And let me see if I can change the perception in your mind of what you think this really is. I think you'll enjoy it. My name's Derekddow, and I love sneakers. First pair of Jordans I got was from my grandmother, because we were in, I had moved to Arkansas for a year. And I remember, like, the kids was clowning me, and she didn't like that, because she likes her appearance to be intact. She bought me the Concords. That's when they first dropped, and I was the only kid in school with Concords. And the minute I walked in, it was like getting off the bus in slow motion, because everybody was like, yo, it's Derekddow Concords. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And it was just...
Derek, what are we doing?
I want to find the right shoes for this kid I mentor. I want to give somebody the feeling I get when I give shoes, when I get new shoes.
Right, so you just clean them and give them to them.
Yeah, but it might be some... Help me find the shoes, okay? Your
Those
mouth.
are perfectly good shoes to give away.
No, I'm not giving these away. These are off limits. I don't want to give anybody these. These were a gift anyway, so I can't give these away. Not these. These are definitely staying. I gotta keep these.
What are these?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep those. My posit's not going nowhere. These are staying. I gotta keep those. These are the shoes that my sister that I met, the one I was telling you about, the one I met for the first time, like a year or so ago. These are shoes she bought me just so she can connect with me. So these go nowhere. No. Ugh. Ah. That's 125 right there. What'd you say? I should break 200 and retire?
Derek, you're not gonna retire.
I should break 200 and retire. I think that's what it is. And Jordan 6 infrareds are coming out. And you see they got the countdown going on. This item will be available in 4 minutes and 21 seconds. And you just sit and you wait. The thing I'm scared of, which I'm always scared of, is bots. They can type in what kind of shoe they're looking for, and it constantly refreshes the page. When that happens, you really almost get no chance of getting a shoe. I don't have a bot. I'm not gonna pay for a bot. I don't think that's right. You know. So, bam, 10. Add to cart. Add to cart. No, see that? Error encountered attempting to add to your cart. Cause bots. That's bots. Nike's crashed. Error went wrong cause bots. And I can't compete with the bot. It's gonna keep... Get the hell out of here. Look at this. Due to technical issues, the Air Jordan 6 infrared launch is being rescheduled at a later date. Stay tuned. New launch date, Nike. False excitement, people. False excitement. Bots. Bots. How much do you spend on sneakers?
It's about a collection that's worth about $30,000.
Not about 30,000.
I hear you're new to the sneaker game. Your man just said it. So
Yeah,
how long you been in it?
Ever since I got out from the Gotcha collection.
run with and wait for shoes. These guys are like beyond sneakers, like taking our daughters out on play dates, you know, popping bottles together, go to funerals. This is real life, and it all revolves around shoes.
I like being here where you can actually like embrace and, you know, like immerse yourself in the culture. Hawaii is kind of like you only hear what's cool based on like media. It's like, oh, these are cool because this celebrity is wearing them.
Yeah, beautiful.
You know, there's people out there that are concerned about status. I mean, it's because in our culture, we're obsessed with celebrity. And what are these guys doing to set the status? You want to be like them. Like I like to joke, is those 30K millionaires, people making 30 grand a year, you know, renting a Ferrari or something. It's like you're living in a one-bedroom house, renting a Ferrari, and you're making 30 grand a year, but you're pretending like you're making a couple million because that's important to you. There's an exclusion, there's a supply and demand type thing that makes you cool.
It's true. For a lot of people, it's about status. But growing up in my neighborhood, that was one of the few things that we had. It made us feel like we mattered. And a lot of people don't get that. Not even my mom. Mama, come here.
Is there a certain way you want me to greet you?
No, how you agree, Mom? How you
Okay. I'm Derek's mom. And welcome to my home. I'm remodeling, getting things together, and just tell me what you need me to do. I'll give you a little small tour of what's going on here. My living room, and I'm going to turn on the lights for you so you can, I guess you guys like a lot of lights in your business.
Mom, you know what this doc is about?
Shoes.
Shoes.
Well, oh, shoes. I used to have a lot of shoes, so used to is not going to help you in this.
How many shoes do you think you used to have?
Oh, I had probably almost 500-600 pair at one time. But since then, I began to give my shoes and coats away. Now, I do have a few shoes he wants me to let you see. I hope you can see them.
What made you start giving your shoes away, Mom?
Have too many, and I couldn't wear what I had. I have some at the bottom there. They became a burden for me because I realized that I was hoarding my shoes. I got shoes because when I came up, my mom went to Big Ben, which meant it was 2 pair for $5. She either got me the black and white shoes or the brown and white Buster Brown shoes. I could never get anything that had any flair. I guess he got into a shoe thing because I was not going to spend $100 on tennis shoes and things like that. And I think he was more of a pay less baby.
What age was it that you stopped buying me shoes?
And I don't remember. Do you remember when I stopped buying?
I'm 13.
I just didn't feel that I should give some designer $100, $200 for some shoes that cost $2 to make. I feel like these shoes are overpriced. And at the time when he was coming up, they didn't really kill you and do you and beat you like they do now.
A teenager killed inside his home.
Police say they're looking at several possible motives. His peers believe one of them may involve the teen's extensive shoe collection.
As many as 1,500 people showed up at individual stores and malls across the country overnight. In some cases, you see they're pushing, shoving, shooting, fighting, smashing, even trampling their way inside to try and be among the first to grab a pair of the Nike Air Jordan 11s.
Oops, I bought you the safari ones, but you can still try those ones to clean your hair. My bad.
So tell me, what's the most violent release you worked?
Them he got games. He got games. That had to be the absolute worst release I've ever worked in my life. I had people trying to fight to get in the store. We had to have security come in because we had people that was trying to like break the door down. People was cussing me out because we didn't call them for the raffle. I had a kid get jumped for their bag right when they left the store.
I lived here when I was a kid. And then I moved back when I was an adult. I mean, this is home to me. This is home, you know? See, that's a lineup for a new drop. I'm sorry, look, that's a lineup for a new drop. Hey, what shoes y'all in line for? The number 10, blue and white. Yeah, like at 6. Yeah, and I just saw the line.
And at Foot Locker at 6 o'clock this morning, and they sold my shoes. I'm so hurt.
Growing up, seeing only a few of us positively on TV, growing up, especially these people, especially the English, they need their Jordans. They need they Nikes, because they need a win. That's what it boils down to. They need a win. Any win. They need a piece of that dream. And if they can get that piece of that dream by dropping 150 to just feel like somebody, so be it. Let them have it. You know what I'm saying? Let them have it. Sure, growing up, I chased status. I mean, we all want to be big man on campus, but I'm comfortable with who I am. Now I love sneakers for the connections I make. How's everyone doing? You ready to talk? How many people in this room have camped out for a pair of shoes?
I mean, growing up in Chicago, like especially for Jordans, it's real. I don't even know how to explain the experience. It was just the amount of people, like, it almost got real a couple times. Like, I was a little scared.
Because the lines, it's not gonna go like the rule says it's gonna go. Getting in back doors and bribing security.
Right.
It's fun until you don't get them. You know what I'm saying?
Why are some of you guys into sneakers like this?
People like things. People like shoes. Your shoes make you feel good. It's like a haircut. When you get your haircut, you feel good. You're able to be successful. You're able to have the self-confidence to propel you forward.
I grew up with an older brother, so I see the shoes and I see how people react when you wear those shoes, and I was like, wow, he get all that attention over some shoes. I was like, I need those shoes.
It kind of helped me find myself too. I was in high school, of course, and I was trying to find my own look, my own style and stuff, and shoes really helped me do that. So now I always dress down.
Mm-hmm. You start from the bottom, and now we here. See, don't you walk hard on me because I don't want to get dusted. I used to be dead stock, and your shoes is busted.
Growing up around here, I think there was just a lot of pressure about like fitting in. It was always about the haves and the have-nots, you know what I mean? And I didn't have a lot. And so one of the things that the people that had the haves were tied to shoes. You might agree with this, but like shoes commanded respect.
One time I saw these pair that you said meant a lot to you.
Yeah, man.
And these were the second pair of Jordans I ever had on my feet, because I remember, like, I was like, yo, those are really nice. He said, you like these? I said, yeah. He's like, you want to wear them to school one day? I was like, yeah. And he gave them to me. Like, he gave them to me, you know, I had them for like a week or so. But it was that week, it was just like, everybody was giving me all types of props for them.
Yeah, I got my first job when I was 16. I worked at Pizza Hut, man. And I think that was the first thing that I really went to go buy. I felt like if I could have that pair of shoes, I've made it in my life to where I can have social acceptance.
Like at your school, is sneakers really popular?
Definitely. They like the J's a lot.
Vince told me your shoes busted. He said they exploded.
Yeah. As I was saying.
They just came apart like this?
Yeah.
Both pair? Both parts?
This one is even worse.
Oh, man.
There's this bully, Bryce, and he was like, oh, you got these ugly shoes on. Like, I got these J's, I got these LeBrons. They're just like, if I have these, that means I'm the best. So if you don't have what I'm wearing, you're not cool. They don't go into the...
You know, hold on for a second. You know, I got a story for you. It's so funny. My mom bought me some Payless shoes, right?
Yeah.
And I thought they were nice, right? And I was feeling really good about it. And I went to school, and these kids, I mean, they made fun of me. They ripped me apart. But I'll tell you this, you know, whether you have the nicest shoes or not, what matters is here, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, what shoes did you clean? Those? And you cleaned these?
Yeah.
These are a 10. You're a 10, right?
Yeah.
How about I give you these?
This would be awesome.
Would that be a good payment?
Yes.
Okay. And then...
I feel amazing.
Well, let's finish cleaning these and stuff. But you the man, right? Give me some. Give me some.
Yeah.
All right, let's finish this cleaning. You gonna help me clean my other ones, or you just gonna leave me like this?
No, I'm gonna help.
You gonna help me?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I don't
Let's
have
do
anything else to
Huh?
do.
You know? You gonna kick it with me? All right, cool.
So I clean these, I clean...
Hi, my name is Joaquin Ross. Been collecting for a little while.
Jamal Thomas, Los Angeles, California, just a fan of the game.
Deciding which ones he's getting, which ones I'm getting.
But it's a team thing. If he go down, then I go down. When I go up, he go up.
I look at it as being something positive. There's a lot of things going on in the streets today, a lot of gangs going around doing a lot of negative things, and these two young men have kept themselves on a strong level. They don't fight about these shoes.
And it will never be. Family is more important than anything, so we would never let any of this come between us as a family. If anything, like I said, it brings us closer together.
The pink foams is probably one of my most meaningful shoes. My mom's a 2-time breast cancer survivor, and just Nike paying homage to the people that went through that and me going through it, and it means a lot.
It's a bit chilly today.
Yeah, it's super cold.
At least the weather is better, because we had some bad weather lately. I see you got on them kicks.
No, these are the ones you got me. You already know.
With me?
You already know. Honestly, this is the first time I've even worn them.
For real?
Yeah, today.
Since I gave them to you for Christmas?
I just needed a special moment. You know me, I gotta do special moments.
They look good on your feet.
This is what, like our third time seeing each other?
This is our third time
which is
seeing it.
too far away. We didn't even really know each other, you know, and you could have got me anything. You could have got me anything, but you bought me shoes.
Well, I felt I'd get you something that I know you love. It was sentimental. It meant a lot to me.
What about shoes that stood out to you that made you say, like, I gotta get shoes for my brother?
Because you're a lot like me. So, I too am a sneakerhead.
I know, I see.
I'm an Air Max 90 fanatic.
It wasn't even a shoe, but it felt like this is an organic way for me to keep up with my sister.
Yeah.
Because I can talk shoes all day.
Yes.
So even though we missing so many chunks out of each other's lives, it for me is like, when it comes to you, it's like, oh man, like, I can always connect with my sister on sneakers. Sis, you get me things that's dropping, you get me what colors is dropping, you get this. And you'll be so quick to hit me right back, like, yeah, little bro, you know, I got the nice.
You talking my lingo.
You know, and for me, I mean, like, I don't know, like, that meant the world to me.
I was more nervous than I think you were. Because all my life I had always knew of you all. And I asked questions, and questions were not being answered.
For me and you, I mean, like, that was everything. And I never expressed that to you.
Well, thank you.
But that was, I mean, yeah, I'm seriously. For me and you, it was everything. And it was easy.
It sure was.
It was easy.
I was so nervous.
It was easy.
I was nervous, and you're everything that I thought you were and more. And I'm so glad that we connected.
All right. Being a sneakerhead is a part of who I am, but it's not everything. Sure, some of us seek status and popularity, but for a lot of us, it's deeper than that. Look at the communities we build and the connections we make. We are a family, and for many of us, we've never had that experience. we have a chance to feel like we matter in a world that makes us feel worthless. Can you imagine how powerful that is? My name's Derekddow, and I love sneakers.
Is everyone in your dock gonna have sneakers?
Everyone in my dock is gonna have
Skinner.
See, I would wear these with a suit. I got no money. She knows my credit cards.
For some sneakers, Skinner?
Well, I do need some sneakers.
It's beginning. It's beginning, okay. Can we find this for me, please?
I couldn't find them in my size, right?
Gotta find where it comes from. Everybody need a different type of hit, Daddy.
But these are hot too. These good? These are the ostriches.
Oh. I got 2 sneakers. I got 2 sneakers.
This is right. Helping new sneakerhead, getting new sneakerheads is like
Air Blazers.
Turning them into vampires. You gotta teach them how much blood to take to not kill their victim. Or they just gonna kill everybody.
These are Air
Blazers.
Yo, check this out.
You look like you need a hit.
Everybody need a hit.